This is a daily Forex report for July 6th. We are looking at the US-Japanese yen pair. This particular pair closed down today. No significant volume. It did move sideways. Really didn't move all that much. We are looking for this pair to continue moving sideways with a bias to the downside. Look for it to potentially move as high as 88.00 and hit resistance there. Look for it to hit some support around 87.25. Now let's take a look at the Euro-USD pair. This pair closed higher, moving higher overall. Bias is definitely to the upside. Look for it to potentially go as high as 127.29, possibly as low as 123.92. Look for some resistance around 126.62, and look for some support around 125.50. Now the pound US dollar pair. This pair closed higher. It did have a decent range on it, moved lower and then higher, pulled back a significant amount before closing lower. Has been moving sideways, but definitely has a bias to the upside. Look for it to potentially go as high as 153.05, possibly as low as 149.78. Look for some resistance around 152.31, and look for some support around 149.78. Now the US Swiss, this particular pair closed lower today. We've been hovering around a area of support, pretty strong area of support. I do anticipate this a breakout to the downside at any time. Look for this pair, if we do get a reversal, to move as high as 107.28, possibly as low as 105.03. Look for some resistance around 107.00, and look for some support around 105.03. Well, that about does it for that. We do have the Australian dollar releasing their unemployment for June at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. Consensus on that is that it's held at 5.2%. Now, what am I looking at? If you go to the US Swiss on the hour time frame and scroll all the way over, you'll see that we had a strong drop to the downside, and then we had this move up. This has happened a couple of times where we have a strong move to the upside on the hour time frame, and then we get a strong drop. Well, I'm looking for this strong drop basically to occur again, and when it does, I'm going to look to go short. Let me draw the trend line there, and basically looking to take out of the market a decent amount of pips. We have a strong support here, and of course you can draw another support area a little bit further down, even lower than that. Basically what we're looking for this pair to do is break out to the downside on the hour time frame short, come down to this point. At that point you can either exit and take your pips and run, or go to break even and look for it to come on down to this point. Just to show you kind of what that looks like from a pip standpoint, we got about 11 pips there, so it's a very quick move, and then about 25 pips to the downside. If you notice the bar, this strong bar to the downside, the overall range on this was about 77 pips. So if this trend line continues, at some point it's going to break to the downside, I do believe, and at that point you'll be able to take some pips out of the market. Either a scalp, either a small scalp or a little bit larger scalp. That's kind of up to you. Well, that about does it for today. Until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.